Hey everybody, Brett here at Pure Pursuit. Today we got in this beautiful Maserati Granturismo MC Sportline. Directly in here under the hood, you can see the Ferrari-derived 4.7 liter V8, 454 horsepower out of that. Also made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. We'll back up here and take a look at the front. Get down low, you can see the front parking sensors. Great front end styling, wide open mouth for sucking in a lot of air to cool off that V8. Moving around to the side, we've got black 20-inch wheels with blue calipers, cross-drilled and slotted rotors. You've got a Pininfarina badge underneath the side gills. Coming further around the side, you can take a quick glimpse on the interior of this vehicle. It has white leather. And moving to the back wheel, you can see again 20-inch black wheels, blue calipers, cross-drilled and slotted rotors. In the trunk area, you can see that there is a fair amount of room back here. Not a huge trunk space, but then again, it is a sports car. We've got the floor mats, tire kit, and underneath here, you've got the battery and a little bit extra storage. Go ahead and close the trunk lid. Great Maserati's badging, rear parking sensors, and the exhaust tips are wide out on both sides, and you've got the diffuser that's filling up the rear end here. Of course, like I said earlier in the video, it is a Ferrari-derived V8, so let's have a quick listen to the engine. Beautiful car. The interior is not messed up like a couple of the other newer vehicles. It still has the great Maserati styling. Bose audio will go straight to the steering wheel. We've got the carbon fiber steering wheel package on this vehicle. There's a lot of carbon fiber throughout the gauge cluster, across the dash, on the shift knob, and then in the center console here as well. There's a couple of pieces on the doors as well. Nicely finished. Oh yeah, and by the way, the paddle shifters are carbon fiber as well. Great finishing touches on this vehicle. Of course, we've got auto headlights, power mirrors, door locks, things of that nature. You've got selector buttons on the back of the steering wheel, audio buttons on the front of the steering wheel, audio controls for Bluetooth, source, and muting. Over here to the side, we've got a mode selector for the center stack here. So you can check from trip A, trip B, tire pressure, heated seats for the driver and passenger, which those controls are on the seat levers where you would adjust the seat. You've got 3 levels for both. I'll switch that back off. And then we've got different options for speed repetition and travel distances. RPM indicator, we can turn that on or off, and TPMS calibration, and then back to the main screen here. Also, you've got controls for the parking sensors. Right now I've got those turned off, otherwise it'd be beeping at me a little bit. We've got a little bit of a slope here, so it thinks that we might run into something, but we won't. Moving to the center stack where the display screen is, you've got, right now we have the navigation screen up, and You can see auxiliary input. I just pressed the source button. Here we've got trip guidance, Bluetooth, and then audio settings. On the left side here we've got sport controls, which will adjust your active exhaust, ice setting, park off, and traction control buttons. In the center we have Bluetooth phone dialing, and then a couple of more controls for changing from trip computer, configuration of the vehicle, where you can change the display, sound, vehicle parameters, date and time, language, telematics, audio functions, traffic information, maps, and navigation guidance. Down below that we have the HVAC system, where we have driver and passenger controls, as well as rear. Below that we have the door locks, and then cup holders, ashtray, and cigarette lighter. Also, we have beautiful Alcantara headliner, as well as the white leather with the blue stitching, and then the trident in the headrest in blue as well. We're going to go ahead and do the test drive portion of the video now, so I'll go ahead and start driving. The car is super easy to drive. You could basically go to sleep, so to speak. It's not the type of car that you're just going to completely relax and make that kind of error, but it's very comfortable. The seats are great. They've got a good bolster, but not anything that's overwhelming like a dedicated race car. The suspension is actually kind of light without having a lot of body roll, which is pretty fantastic, I think. The interior is really well laid out. The ergonomics are definitely thought out. The steering is pretty direct. It's not quite as on point as a dedicated race car might be, but then again, this is a rather large coupe. And really the best thing about this car, in my opinion, is the sound of the exhaust. It's just tuned so well. I'm going to go ahead and turn around here. So we'll go ahead and come around here. We'll put it in sport mode for the full throttle run. I'll put it over into manual mode, and let's go. Sounds fantastic with that Ferrari motor. And I'll downshift a little bit for the fun. And that is the most incredible sounding car we've ever had here at Pure Pursuit. If you've got any questions about the car, give us a call or send us an email. That's going to be area code 816-659-3027 or hello@purepursuitauto.com.